burner because we're in this old antique hotel in Tunkhannock, and I was just thinking as I'm cooking dinner, the wind was so stiff today in my face. You had to pedal downhill, and I'm talking these steep hills where normally you coast and go 30 miles an hour. I was going 12, 15, pedaling kind of stuff. It's Carson and Eric here again. We're at the end of day 4 in Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania.
How many miles so far?
347 miles in 4 days.
And what's that?
This is the stick. It's to massage out sore muscles, which I have officially.
I wonder why that might be.
Yeah, a lot of cycling.
Well, there was a pretty good downhill run today.
Yeah, I was surprised. At the end, I thought there was going to be a sign that said, Tunkhannock 20 more miles, and it was actually only 9. So the sun came out, and it was a downhill into town.
There was a really big uphill just by a correctional facility and a whole bunch of windmills.
Yeah, it was the first wind farm I ever went to. It was pretty awesome. I mean, I tried to count them, but they went over the ridge and down the hill, so you could only see the tops. But it was at least 15, I would say.
And I was able to get some video, but you said you stopped to take a picture, and some guy gave you trouble.
Well, the guy saw me pulling out my camera, and he pulled his car over, and he said, "You might want to put that up. The guards are going to come out after you if they haven't already." And I said, "Okay, I'm just taking a picture of the windmills." And he goes, "Yeah, but I work there, and I know that they don't want you stopping and taking film."
One day, someone in a similar position will be stopped by someone who works at the wind farm, and he'll say, "Please take all the pictures you want. It's great." Or the prison will be powered by wind or something.
Yeah, well, what he doesn't know is I just went around the corner a little bit and got off the bike again and took pictures anyway. The tough thing was that the windmills were pointed in the exact direction that I was biking, meaning that I was also going into the strong wind, and got a pretty good representation of how strong the wind can be.
And you had a pedal going downhill.
Yeah, places that you normally would coast, I was having to pedal.
Well, with 4 days down, I'm not proud of this, but I can say that I'm the champ with flat tires, 2, 1 front, 1 rear. I don't know how this happens. I'm glad they both happened under pretty controlled circumstances. The first one was before we even set out. I just ripped off the valve somehow from the tire. And the second one was this morning, only about a mile from our starting point, and it was uphill, so I could just sort of coast downhill back to where we were.
Yeah, I came up behind and I said, "Eric, your tire's flat."
I heard it, and I felt it going tunk, 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 tunk. But I said, if I wish it to not be that way, if I wish that it's not happening right now, then it wouldn't be happening. But it was happening. But I got to try out the new frame pump, and I got to learn a little bit about how to change the rear tire.
We changed the front already.
Yeah, we changed the front. The lesson for changing the rear is go to the store and
let them inflate the tires.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you got all the gears and chain and stuff back there. It's kind of hard.
No flat tires tomorrow. We will inflate them first thing in the morning, and they will stay inflated for the rest of the day.
That's a good use of wind.
Yeah, right. And the wind will be at our backs.
Well, I hope the wind is at our backs.
Actually, a guy I know back home said, "Yeah, don't believe that garbage from biking east to west, that the prevailing winds are in your face, because anytime you're on a bike, the wind is in your face."
Well, if you're biking 20 miles an hour, you got at least a 20-mile-an-hour headwind.
That's right.
What? Headwind.
Yeah, headwind.
All right. Well, you're not too badly windburned, I don't think, today. You're doing
I feel it, though. Definitely feel it.
Well,
tomorrow is Wellsboro, Pennsylvania.
Only 90 more miles to go.
To Wellsboro.
To Wellsboro.
Actually, 10% of the trip's over now. 340 miles.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You've been making little maps online, and you sort of see the little blue line getting longer every day.
Yeah.
Well, with 90% of the country to go, hopefully the wind will be at our back, and we'll get there safe and speedy.
That's right.
But win is another way we add up. See you next time.
See ya. Oh. We should have said harnessing the wind. So with how much left of the trip? 90% of the country?
90% of the country left. It's going to be the, well, after Pennsylvania and the Northeast, which of course, we got to say every region is the best. That'll be the best.
Well, hopefully we can have the wind in our back the whole time and harness its power. It's another way we add up.
See you next time.
See ya.